Of course, it's not any great surprise that I would disagree with any proposals to ramp up the Rwanda campaign. So, of course, I would disagree entirely with that aspect of Rishi Sunak's proposals that are presented in the Telegraph today. However, I do rather salute his idea of linking international aid with the option of taking back failed refugees. That implies, and here I'm rather excited and slightly crowing, that implies that we have got enough people staffed in the Home Office to process those applications in the first place, and then to throw people out whose applications were proven to be fake or fraudulent or fictitious or whatever. Something beginning with an F, no doubt. If we don't deal with this issue, then actually we are losing our sovereignty and our international standing. If we cast that issue offshore, if we get somebody else to do our job, then we are losing our international standing. In fact, we are performing some sort of public and ritual emasculation for the sake of ideology. And we've seen how this ideology and these efforts to implement it have fared so far. They have failed. In fact, they've had a reverse effect. More people are coming over the channel now than were a year ago, despite Priti Patel's posturing and her pedantry. We have flirted with the flickering kitchen knife. It's time to put it back in the rack, sheathe the blade, and stop sabotaging our national potential. We need to respect the international agreements that we have signed up for. And if we don't respect them, if we think they are wrong, and they may well be wrong, then we need to renegotiate them. We shouldn't just simply pick and choose which bits of an international agreement that we have hitherto accepted that we are going to accept in the future. The fact that other countries like Israel or Australia have tried this doesn't mean that we should. They have specifically tried this and failed. Both of them have failed. Now, did they both send out a message? Yes, I suppose they did. I don't think we can use the same technique to send out the same message. It doesn't work like that. In the same way, we cannot apply Mrs. Thatcher's economic solutions to the present problems because it doesn't work like that. We need a new idea for a new age, and if we're not capable of inventing a new idea for a new age, then we have to get out of the business. If we need a new breed of politician who can have new ideas, then that's what we need to acquire. We cannot keep reprocessing the same rubbish and hope that it works. That, as Einstein said, is a mark of madness. We should get beyond the madness, and at the same time, we should get beyond the point at which we think ritual emasculation is a good thing. I remember when I was a child and I read a wonderful book called, it was part of the Ged trilogy by Ursula K. Le Guin, or actually it's more than a trilogy now, The Wizard of Earthsea, The Tombs of Atuan. And in the Tombs of Atuan, there are various characters who were described with this very strange word, and I didn't know what it meant. And I remember asking my mother, what is an eunuch? And she corrected me and pointed out that the word was eunuch, and that it was a little bit like a Latin verb, a deponent verb that didn't have all its parts. And indeed, my Latin master at school used to use the same expression, eunuch verbs. And I don't think we should be, I don't think it should be the ambition of our country to become a eunuch country. It would be very good to hold on to what little we've got.